first episode of I Feel Like Laughing. I am your host, KMac, and this is a brand new idea, a new spin on my old show, I Feel Like Rhyming, where I've reacted to hip-hop videos and, only did hip-hop news and hip-hop related things. Now we're doing I Feel Like Laughing, and we're going to do the craziest videos on the internet, anything wild, all the latest topics in sports, hip-hop, of course, but movies, TV shows, everything, pranks, bloopers, fights, of course, dancing, I don't care what it is. We're gonna do it, we're gonna laugh at it, we're gonna make some jokes, and we're just gonna have a good time here. That's all we're here to do. So let's kick off the show with, of course, the Toronto Raptors. They won their first NBA championship ever since they've been in existence, I think for like 23, 26 years, something like that. They won their first championship with Kawhi Leonard, and of course he was mocked viciously on the internet for that crazy laugh that he had there. When I first heard it, I didn't even think it was that bad. When you keep watching it, though, that is it gets weirder and weirder. I feel like as you repeat it, it's like, okay, that is really weird. And at first, if there was no Twitter or social media that wasn't played over and over again, I think he might have been able to slide, because it sounded like, when your voice cracks when you're trying to say something and you're like pissed maybe or something, and your voice, you're yelling and it does that crack, it gets real high pitched and you sound like a real whiny bitch all of a sudden, trying to be all tough to your brother. Like, I swear to God, if you hit me again, Derek, I'm the bad! You get that real high-pitched squeak there, and right when you're going for the kill, like your most meanest, statement, it breaks and it goes real high-pitched, and your brother only laughs at you. It's never happened to me, but... Anyways, I think Kawhi Leonard's voice just cracked when he laughed, so... I don't know, I was going to give him a break, but let's check out Kawhi Leonard mocking his own laugh at the Raptors championship parade.
And like they said, enjoy this moment, and have fun with it.
Yeah. That wasn't even that much of a mock. That was just saying ha 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 ha. That was a normal laugh. He wouldn't have been made fun of for that. Kawhi Leonard reminds me of like Buzz Killington of your party. Like, he gets drunk and like tells those like stupid science jokes that no one else gets, or like, he'll get drunk and like, saying a joke about To Kill a Mockingbird is real hilarious, and everybody's just gonna crack up to it, but really he's the only one laughing. Like, this speech, how can you make a speech boring that's 21 seconds? That speech was 21 seconds. I was bored 5 seconds in with his monotone voice. Enjoy this, Toronto. We gonna party all night long. Ha 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 ha. Like, literally, like, he walks into a party and he walks over, like, please don't walk over. Hey, Kawhi! Everyone's like, oh. He's like, hey guys, what are you guys doing tonight? I was me and my dog were watching TV today, and we watched National Geographic. Just seems like a guy like, Like, I think, you're getting me a drink? I'll come get it with you. He's just not the most exciting guy, I bet. He's not really the one. He's not the wild card in your group when you go out to party and everything. I literally wanted to change the channel on this YouTube clip right away. But how does he even make, he's like, Toronto, enjoy this. It's like, enjoy this while you can, because I'm the fuck out of here. Like, he even shows that he is so gone out of Toronto, I think. And I think he's going to go. I could see him going to, like, staying in Toronto because he's a quiet guy. Doesn't seem like an LA guy to me who wants to play in LA with actors. No, like, he seems like a guy who wants to be up north in Toronto where no one bother him and be quiet. He'd have white neighbors that, you know, he'd get along with and be in their book club and all that. I mean, he just seems like he's built for Toronto. But that speech, like, enjoy this while you can, because I'm gone. You know, he's already on a plane in his mind. He's like already laying on the beach. He went to Los Angeles in his mind days ago, right after he won that championship. So I hate to say it, Toronto fans, but Kawhi is gone, it looks like. So that's why he's like, enjoy this shit while you can. Because next year, I'm going to be beating y'all's ass in the purple and gold. Or no, he's going to be on the Clippers, but yeah. Alright, next video. We got O.J. Simpson revealing if he smashed Kris Jenner and fathered Khloe. This one is definitely one I agree with here. I mean, you could clearly see that Kourtney and Kim look, you know, they're Armenian. They look that dark color, like they don't even need to tan. They just look like Kris Jenner, and they're Armenian. They look like the father, if you've ever seen the pictures of him. So they definitely look like sisters. And then there is Khloe. And I know she's had all the surgeries and all the plastic implants and things, and now, I mean, but now really she's still, that made her even look more unlike them, really. I mean, yeah, now they all have the same, you know, size extra large butts, but you know, she still looks like, you know, she could be the linebacker for the, you know, bikini league, whatever that female was it the lingerie XFL or something, the lingerie football league, or, you know, Khloe would have killed that shit. She would have been the best, the captain of her team, MVP of the league. She'd be laying girls out. I could just see a girl come down the middle, Khloe, just one forearm to the chin. Yeah, she would have definitely had a career in that lingerie football league. She is beautiful now, you know, but she's always been, I think she's always been the funniest, the best sister, you know, the coolest one to hang around with, it seemed like. And she had the personality, though, like OJ. She had that funny kind of personality. So let's check out this video.
Yours truly. You know, this is my first venture into the social media world.
Oh, that is crazy. He really, oh my God! Did OJ just sub the guy? Like, first of all, I forgot that he went to jail, like, before Instagram. He's been in there, what, 8 or 9 years? He went there before all this shit really blew up, you know, Instagram. I think he went in even before Instagram in general, but, and Twitter, I think they probably had Twitter right when he went in or so, but he's really coming out to a really changed world in general. I remember it, like, he went in, I don't know, what, 2011 or so? I remember just getting a Facebook was 2009 or something, so I don't know, but he just subbed this, the guy that he went in and stole all the merchandise from, that got him put in jail for 8 years. All the merchandise, all the stuff, you know, it was his memorabilia from college and NFL and all that, and that's what he's trying to steal back. And he was still mad at that. He was heated at his parole hearing. He almost blew his parole. He's like, that stuff is mine. It was supposed to be mine, and the Nevada state law or whatever. He was getting fired up at the parole board, and now he just said it's crazy how people could put up counterfeit websites, but we'll deal with that later. What the heck? Coming from a murderer when they say we'll deal with that later, after, like, you know, and you know he's mad at someone putting up, selling counterfeit things, he calls of him. Someone's got to deal with that. He just, like, he's giving away like the son of Sam, giving us clues and shit. He's like, He's like, I'm gonna do something soon. He's like, I'm gonna do something. He just washed right over that real quick.
My life has always been involved in the sports.
I've seen this. She says,
pretty much what we'll be talking about, but once in a while I'm gonna go off.
yeah, he says Kris Jenner never liked him and he never liked her, which of course he's gonna say that and everything. I mean, I heard he was obsessed with his wife, obviously, but he would have cheated on her, probably, I assume. And I mean, Kris Jenner, I don't know if she would ever cheat on her husband, though. That's why. I mean, he's not going to disrespect his passed away friend's name by saying he smashed Kris Jenner. So he would never admit to smashing Kris Jenner. That's just disrespectful, and that was his friend. He'd never admit to it now, even if the only way is getting that DNA test. It's so easy to do a swab in your cheek. Why don't we just swab their cheek? I mean, I guess that would be tasteless and bad if they found out he, committed adultery with like his best friend. I guess that would look bad. As much as we want to know, I don't think we're ready to know this one, or we should. I don't think we should know this one.
With the help of Skip Taft, my lawyer, my two assistants, Marilyn O'Brien, the late Marilyn O'Brien, and Kathy Randa. And I've always been
45 years ago, he came out of USC. I guess that's right.
And these guys claim that they are my.
Well, hey, Marilyn, why are all of OJ's assistants and managers passing away? This could be a problem right here. This could be a problem.
That's it for today. Happy Father's Day. Take care.
Alright, well, that was OJ's first Twitter post video, and he confirms he is not the father of Khloe Kardashian. And even if we didn't believe him, I think now watching this and going through it, it is kind of like, it's disrespectful, I guess, if it comes out that, smashed my best friend's wife, while he was alive. That was, or is it after he passed away? I don't know. It just, because I gotta admit, I think Khloe could be his daughter, but I don't know. She'd be, if the father is black, wouldn't she be black too? I don't know, OJ Simpson, though, he's been out for a while now, and this is just his first Twitter page. I don't know if he just got off parole or something, but how has he not been in the news? How has OJ not gotten in trouble, been seen by TMZ running up on, said something drunkenly stupid? How has he not made any news yet? What is OJ doing? Where is he at? He is actually just chilling in Florida doing the right thing now? That's wild. I watched that, I watched that documentary on the If I Did Do It, like when he was promoting his book, that interview where he actually talks about how he went, that night went when he killed Nicole Kidman and Ron Goldman. He tells all the details. Like, if you didn't think OJ, if you had any doubts before, watch that interview. There's no doubt OJ did that shit. He did that shit, and it's just when someone murdered someone, and any little things they say, kind of take on a new meaning. If you know someone murdered someone, and they come over to your house and give you, so they're like, oh, I break too many brownies. Here's a fresh batch of brownies. Normal people, you take that brownies, oh, how nice. Well, we have such nice neighbors. We live in such a nice neighborhood. Oh, I love it. A guy murdered someone and got away with it, hands you a tray of brownies just out of the kindness of his own heart. You're throwing those brownies in the trash immediately. I mean, once you've gotten away with murder and people know about it and think you've murdered somebody, I'm sure your life changes pretty big time. I don't think you could quite hang out everywhere you used to, or the same people aren't quite going to take the same response to you. I would assume it really limits your friendships. I mean, maybe the ultra super rich you can hang out with still. They probably don't give a fuck, but I mean, normal everyday people, you can't just be coming up and putting your arm over my shoulder or something. I'm gonna jump and I'm getting out of there. So that's just my opinion. Even walking down the street was always tough for him just as being famous, but now you're famous and a murderer. Walking down the street just took on a whole new level of difficulty right there. I know, you think people, as a normal person, you get nervous that people are talking behind your back. Imagine if people know you murdered someone and people know about it, then they are talking behind your back. It's not, I think they are. They're talking behind your back every day. So it's a tough life, I'd assume. Kawhi Leonard is just mad boring. Like, I picture Kawhi Leonard being a substitute teacher in his much later years, like just still working, even though he's rich as hell, but you know, working builds good character and everything. So he's a substitute teacher and he's like just like in English or something, he's real monotone, so kids are just having a great day, have good classes with their other fun teachers, then they look at their schedule and they're like, what's next? English class with substitute teacher Mr. Leonard today, like, just bums you out. He talks in a monotone voice all class, tells stupid jokes about, you know, Shakespeare. I just picture like the kids being like, I just can't handle another story about what it was like when he was playing basketball and he was a superstar and he did it the right way. He did it with defense, you know. If he tells me one story about, you know, how to correctly run a 2-1-2 zone or, you know, D'ing up man-to-man, the best player in the league, I'm gonna throw up. I don't think I can handle it, you know, because Kawhi's a great player and everything, but he's like the Tim Duncan, you know, smaller guys, forwards or whatever. Like Tim Duncan was more of a center, big man, but Kawhi Leonard's the smaller Tim Duncan. He's all about fundamentals, you know, probably do a layup sometimes before it does. I mean, he's good defense, you know. He's a great player, but he's just, most of the time is a very boring, you know, player, just does all the right things, never anything flashy. You know, he's gonna go under the legs, behind the back like 3 times. He's gonna shoot, I don't know, real efficient 2-point shots, mid-range shots. But Kawhi was good, you know, exciting in the playoffs. That shot was as exciting and everything, so he kind of gained some younger fan cred with that one, you know, so Kawhi stepped it up. I'll give him all the credit in the world, but he definitely seems like the boring substitute teacher that none of the kids look forward to and just dread going to his class. He just writes his name on the board, real monotone, and, you know, I don't know. Sorry, Kawhi. Congratulations, shout out to you. Next year, the Celtics taking back the throne. Celtics are coming for that chip. Coming for it.